Previously, the syndicate discovered Emeka was gathering evidence and sent him a warning in the dark. Now the countdown to the harvest begins, and someone he loves is about to make a terrible mistake. The threat did not frighten Emeka into silence. It told him one thing clearly. He was close. Men who are truly innocent do not send SUVs in the night. With Mr. Okoro beside him for weight, Emeka carried his evidence to the Financial Crimes Office. A tired officer flipped through the screenshots. Then he stopped being tired. They had been watching Kingdom Wealth for months but had no insider proof. Emeka's photographs of the accounts, the terms, and the faces were the missing key. A plan began to take shape. The officers would move on harvest day itself, when the founders gathered in one hall to collect the final deposits. Catch them with the crowd, the cash, and the crime, all in one room.
But sir, harvest day is also the day my mother-in-law's land money is due. If I warn her too loudly, word may reach the coach and he will run. If I stay silent, she may lose everything.
That was the knife edge Emeka now walked. Save one woman he loved, or trap a thief who had ruined thousands. Move too early, and he lost both. This is the weight the wise carry that the greedy never feel. So Emeka went softly to Mama. He did not insult her prophet. He simply knelt and begged her, as a son, to hold the land money for 7 days, as a favor to him alone. The old woman looked into his eyes for a long time. And because Emeka had never once lied to her, she agreed. She would wait 1 week. Emeka breathed for the first time in days. But he had forgotten one thing. In a family, a secret shared with one is a secret shared with all. And Obi, still loyal to his coach, still hungry for his platinum bonus, was listening at the door. In Obi's poisoned mind, Emeka was not saving the family. Emeka was the jealous daughter trying to block their blessing, and now trying to stop Momo's harvest too. So Obi made a phone call he would regret for the rest of his life.
Coach. It is Obi, your platinum recruit. My brother-in-law Emeka has been going to some government office with photographs. He is planning something for harvest day. I thought you should know, so they do not spoil our blessing.
And so the Mo was not a stranger. It was love, twisted by a scheme into betrayal. Obi had just handed the hunter the one thing he needed. Warning. That very night, the Kingdom Wealth app flashed a message to all 50,000 members. System upgrade. Deposits and withdrawals frozen for 24 hours. Your blessing is being multiplied. Please be patient. Emeka read those words and his stomach turned to ice. He had seen this exact message before, 2 years ago, the night before Festus vanished. It was not an upgrade. It was the sound of a thief packing his bags. The founders were not waiting for harvest day anymore. They had been warned. They were going to disappear tonight, with everything already deposited. And the police sting was still set for tomorrow morning. Then, at 7 minutes past midnight, Emeka's phone screamed in the dark. The name on the screen was the last person he expected. Obi. And Obi was crying.
Brother Emeka, please. The app has frozen my money. All of it. And coach is not answering. Brother, what have I done? I told him you were coming. Brother, I am so sorry.
In one breath, Emeka understood everything. The betrayal. The frozen app. The reason the thieves were running early. The clock had just broken, and only minutes now stood between Festus and the dark. Can Emeka and the officers reach the hall before the hunter vanishes forever? Will Momo's land be lost in the freeze? And what happens when Emeka finally stands face to face with Festus? The final episode is here. Do not miss it. What is the smartest money lesson you have ever learned? Share it in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story.